Campbell, he's come out today calling Lydia Thorpe a, quote, incredible fighter. How do you take that?
Well, that's great. I mean, it's great to back members of your team, but again, this bloke should look in the mirror. He really should.
Yep.
Adam Bandt should go and look in the mirror and maybe count to 10 and just sort of really think long and hard about what hypocrisy means and about his behaviour and his comments, and then his own senator's failure to disclose this relationship. So it really just is. It is symptomatic of the left. I mean, it's like Tony Abbott stands in front of some people who are waving signs saying "ditch the witch." He's never allowed to forget it. That was somehow him being a misogynist. But we can see any number of examples where union officials hurl vile abuse at female members of the coalition, or campaign workers from the Labor Party or the Greens hurl abuse at women on the Conservative side, and that's okay because the way the left think about this, mate, is they consider them to be bad people, and you're allowed to be inappropriate. You're allowed to be sexist, misogynist, vile, use terrible slurs if they're a bad person from the right.
As a famous American conservative once said, they think we're evil, we just think they're wrong. Which pretty much sums it up.
It's pretty much that sums it up. It does indeed, mate.
Yeah. Apparently the only person at fault here is Bandt's chief of staff, who didn't tell him about it at the time. Bandt says the chief of staff has been counselled. But I think the problem goes further than having to counsel your chief of staff. As you say, it's all about hypocrisy.
Yeah, well, in the last 3 or 4 years, we've seen serious allegations about harassment, sexual harassment within the Greens political party. That again, the leadership of the Greens again just wanted to just sweep under the carpet. They do not have a good track record of dealing with internal problems or people in their team acting inappropriately. I'll just say this, I have been absolutely sitting back watching with a wry grin on my face whenever I hear them talking about this national corruption body. They've been strong advocates for that. And I'll say, mark my words, mate, the people who will be caught up in this, who will really come a cropper will be people in the Greens, will be people from the Australian Labor Party in the federal parliament. It's inevitable. And and this whole thing, we're not here to talk about this afternoon, but the whole thing is a bad idea, as we can see from what's happened, particularly in, say, New South Wales. So good luck to them. They wanted it. They're going to get it. I'll be looking, for example, as a private citizen, for opportunities to refer Labor ministers and indeed members of the Greens political party when I see things like this happen. I look forward with relish to referring to them in the new Anti-Corruption Commission.